So my husband demanded that I take permission from him before anyone from my family visits our home, in which I accepted. For the past 4 years, I've made sure that I respect my husband's decision. None of my relative has visited. My mom alerted me that she will visit us this month end, and I kept asking her when. For 3 days now, Hobby has not said a word to either my mom or myself and has started avoiding me. I've been begging my husband, even told my mom to go back to the village. I have told her I will never forgive her if anything happens to my marriage. I am comfortable the way I am. I take my mother in law as my mother. So if my mom doesn't visit, it's no big deal. My mother in law comes often, and I have no issue with that. I believe I. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Vanessa if you're new here, and welcome to Tales with Vanessa, where we read out real life stories and experiences of people that have written it on various social media platforms. Remember, the link to these stories will always be in the description box. And without further ado, let's jump right into the read. So my husband demanded that I take permission from him before anyone from my family visits our home, in which I accepted. For the past 4 years, I've made sure that I respect my husband's decision. None of my relative has visited. My mom alerted me that she will visit us this month end, and I kept asking her when, so I could at least discuss it with my husband, but she didn't say anything about the particular day nor time that she will come. 3 days ago, she came from the village unannounced. This is actually her first time of visiting my house since I got married, even though she wanted to come on many occasions. But because of how Hobby regards my family as low life, I told her to forget about coming, that I am fine, in order to avoid issues. Now she's come unannounced. I'm not happy. For 3 days now, Hobby has not said a word to either my mom or myself and has started avoiding me. I've been begging my husband, even told my mom to go back to the village until the atmosphere is calm. Besides, I don't have a newborn baby in the house. So what's the point of having her around now, especially when she's not wanted? Hobby has refused my food. He now sleeps in the guest room and goes out very early. My home is about to be shattered because of my mom. I have told her I will never forgive her if anything happens to my marriage. I am comfortable the way I am. I take my mother in law as my mother. So if my mom doesn't visit, it's no big deal. My mother in law comes often, and I have no issue with that. I believe I can always visit mom in the village like I've been doing. But she's inconsiderate about this. She wants to enjoy a new environment, not minding if she's welcomed or not. Since yesterday, I stopped talking to her just so she can leave. I don't want to be harsh with her. Please, how do I persuade her to leave, please? I don't want any problem in my house. Please advise me on this. What should I do about this situation? My marriage is still young. Your marriage is 4 years, girl. And I would have not said anything about this thing. I would have said, okay, maybe she's trying to use and apply wisdom. First of all, how do you agree that your family would stay out of your matrimonial home with your husband? How do you make that kind of agreement when his own family can freely come? How do you make that kind of agreement? But let's leave that as naiveness, and you are so much in love that you did not know when you committed to that, yeah. But how do you say that your mother should go, and your mother-in-law is the one that comes every now and then, and you take her as your mother, so it's no big deal? That's the place that I fear you. That's the only part. Well, you guys, as always, let's read the comment section. And I always want to know your thoughts. Please, in the comment section, start dropping your thoughts. Let's read along. Someone said, I have a similar situation too, but it was my mother-in-law, not my husband. My mother-in-law said to me that I should not allow my family members to know anything about my marriage, and that she alone is whom should be talking to. I told my husband immediately that your mom is trespassing. That I am married to you doesn't mean my family members are now a nobody to me. I like that. I would have said this is actually like a very good advice, like your mother-in-law trying to say keep your family's affair an issue with yourself, within yourself. I would have said, oh, that's great. But when she added, just tell me how, like how, just tell, just. Someone said, may you have a child like you. You are damaged. You married a man who has no respect for you and your family, and you're okay. That's true. Why will you be okay with that? Your mother-in-law will never be your mother. She will always choose her son over you. Your husband hasn't spoken to your mom. Where una they see shit marry beg? He doesn't joke with his family, but you joke with yours. Stay with your husband's family. Your mom doesn't deserve a child like you in her family. Once she leaves, If I were in your family, we will disown you. Stay away from us, I beg. You chose money over family. Seek help. You need therapy. You need to know your worth. Someone said, I guess you someone said, I guess you people just formulate text and send to the admin so that we can have something to talk about. Because at this point, did you guys formulate things like this? How do these things happen? Somebody is even saying this now, that is this story for real? It doesn't even it just sounds so dumb. But to be honest, let's read on. So she's saying, because waiting be this. This cannot be real. Share you and your husband's head day straight, sha. It's really bad to not appreciate yourself as a lady. Also, your mom too like wahala. Why she no leave you people alone? To be honest, if I was to be that mom, and I know that my daughter doesn't even want me, I'm like, I'll just respect myself, because I know the environment alone is toxic for her. What is she doing there now? Like, exactly, what is she doing there? Is she enjoying? Well, what is she doing there? Like me, the mother would have just saved her head, though. I beg. She would have just saved her head. Anyway, let's continue. She said, I understand that some men don't like to see their in-laws around because they believe they will change the mindset of their wives. But at least they still pretend to be nice when they are around, not directly towards them. God help you, Jerry. No money, na money are they find. Someone said, what did I just read? Another person said, you and your husband fit each other, sha. Two nuisance. Someone said, to be honest with you, that marriage would not last. This man would chase everyone from you. Remember, you don't have a child yet. Issue may arise from there. He will show you premium shege, and there would be no one to come to your rescue. Someone said, I reject your kind. Another person said, she is a mumu truly. What rubbish. Her mother in law comes often, but her own mother can't come anyhow. Someone is there. Someone said, I hope you would be happy when your daughter treats you in this manner. I mean, will you be thinking about the future too? We'll have daughters too. We have children. Will you like this kind of treatment? Someone said, dear poster, sit down and read this thing you just typed. Read it again and again. If you still see nothing with it, check yourself into hospital, because I think you need medical attention. Oh my god. I'm going to stop here, guys. This is the end of this read. What are your thoughts? Remember, the link to this story would always be in the description box. And till I come your way next time, bye bye.